Today is International Holocaust Remembrance Day. It commemorates the tragedy, the Holocaust, and marks the day that Auschwitz was liberated. And this weekend, the Holocaust Museum LA will present a documentary called An Auschwitz Album Story.
I'm happy to be here and to show you guys what we went through, and being alive, and happy to be an American and an Israeli.
It chronicles one family's discovery of the only existing photographs of relatives and neighbors murdered in the Holocaust. Mitchell Kreitenberg is the film's producer, which features his father, you just see him right there, and also his uncle. And Mitch is here with us tonight in studio. I've asked if you preferred Mitchell or Mitch, and you say Mitch is fine. I just want to make that clear. Good to have you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me as well.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So you've gone all over the world and you've talked about these photos. Why was it important for you to highlight this in a documentary?
I've been speaking literally around the world about the film to students, to large groups, and I always get great reaction. People that I speak to, they tell me, I've got goosebumps, or they're in tears sometimes. And I thought, I've been thinking for many, many years, why not bring it to the big screen and let's give it a shot? Because education, I just think it's so important. That's the bottom line why I wanted to do this.
So quickly about the photograph. Were you doing the documentary and talking to your father and uncle first, and then you found the photos, or you found the photos, and how did that work?
No, my father actually didn't speak very much of the Holocaust, as a lot of survivors. I mean, we knew he had a tattoo on his arm from Auschwitz, so we knew, we talked about it a little bit, but he'd try to get off topic pretty much. However, in 1980, I read a story in the Los Angeles Times about a book that had been found back in 1945 at a camp called Dora Nordhausen. They published the book in 1980 because it wasn't given to them. It was held on to for many years. And I read a story in the LA Times about it. And I told my dad, hey, there's so many similarities between you and the woman that found the book. We need to go get this book. And at first he wasn't interested. He didn't want to do it. I convinced him, brought the book home, and the rest was history. I mean,
His photos in the book?
His photos in the book.
Oh, wow.
This was the shocking part.
Wow.
I mean, these are the only known photographs ever taken from inside of Auschwitz.
Wow.
Over 1 million people murdered there. And on one day that my father comes in there, and they really only took photos there over a couple of days, he looks with a magnifying glass and he finds a photograph of first his brother, who did not survive. He hadn't seen him since 1944.
Wow.
And then, with a little further looking, with a magnifying glass, like I said, he finds a photo of his father and his brother, and then himself.
Wow.
Shocking.
That's amazing.
I saw goosebumps on his arm like I've never seen before.
How was it for him to talk about this then?
Well, that changed everything, as we say. All of a sudden, he was willing to talk and tell his story and go to schools and talk to groups. And he became really proud about it and outspoken about it.
He has since passed. What would he make of this documentary, you think?
Well, the first thing he, excuse me, probably would have said is, why'd you do this? But no, I think he would have been proud and realized, like I said, that we're doing it for educational purposes. I think all Holocaust survivor stories are amazing. But part of the reason, like you had asked about making the film, is because of the book and the photographs that we found. I just thought that was an extra step of a miracle.
Well, it's passing along history, and we're seeing pictures of your own family as well, and how important it is to keep those memories alive.
Right. It's I did tell our director, Jeff Gary, that I don't need another tribute to my dad. He's already given an interview on that. But I wanted him to make a film in a sense that could be used for historical purposes. And like I said, for education, because I think it's so important, not just for Jewish groups, for all groups.
We should note you're a docent at the Holocaust Museum. I toured it just last year. It is so powerful. You can't help but be in tears as you follow this story. I highly recommend it for anybody who who's not been to the museum, it's right here in our own city to go check things out.
I recommend it as well. I mean, right now we're taking 30,000 kids a year.
Wow.
However, we're doing an edition, and the $50 million edition actually, and we hope to like triple or more so the number of students that we can bring in. And
That's
it is
wonderful.
It's important.
Yeah, and it is powerful, and I hope that people will come to the museum. And the photos of my father and my
I
grandparents,
recognized the photo when it popped up.
They're on the
thank
wall.
you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, Mitch Kreitenberger. Here is the screening information, Sunday, 1:30 at the MC at the Grove. It is sold out. There is a waiting list, but the broader idea here is to get this in distribution so more eyeballs can see it. So best of luck to you.
Thank you. Please check out our website, Instagram, and all those things that go along
And
with it.
Kreitenberg. I added.
Kreitenberg.
Yeah, I apologize for that. Sorry about that.
Thank you for
Thanks
coming
being
in
here.
on this very important day.